Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today I have my Happy Planner horizontal layout that I use for my work planner. I'm going to decorate for the week of April 14th using Live Love Posh Spring Love. This is the newest sticker book from Live Love Posh, and I have used it quite a bit on my channel already, but I haven't used these really pretty florals yet. And I'm going to pair this with this set here. I feel like the colors are kind of like perfect to go together. And this set has some Easter eggs in it and a little quote that says bunny kisses and Easter wishes. And since Easter is on Sunday the 20th, even though that's not a work day for me, I thought that it would be fun to use these in my planner this week. So that is the plan. I'm going to white out Saturday, Sunday, and notes. So usually I use my Uniball Signo white gel pen to white out. This week I think we're going to go with the Tombow Mono Correction Tape. I kind of go back and forth. This one is a lot faster, but it is a lot more obvious that you can see. So hopefully we can cover up those like correction tape white spaces with some stickers. We are going to be using paper stickers today, so it should be a little bit easier, I think, to do some covering up. So I think I want to start with this larger sticker at the bottom and put this like at the bottom of the page. I was thinking about bringing in some washi, but I think that we're just going to go to the bottom of the page here and just put this down. I think that's really pretty. And we have a corner piece. I was thinking about maybe putting the corner piece up there. I think that that would look really cute. So let's do that. And I tend to decoratively date my spreads, so it doesn't bother me covering up April and covering up that Monday, because we can just add in some stickers that have dates on them. So I'll put this here. And let's see, are there any other spaces that we want to put kind of like a larger floral? I think that might be good for now. So usually on this side of the page, I will have a larger box that I'll use as like a brain dump or an overflow to-do list. So I have Functionally Noir, and I thought it might be really pretty to pair this with like black boxes and like kind of black accents. It might make the colors in the stickers really pop. So let's take one of these larger black square boxes. I will have an affiliate link in the description for Live Love Posh, so you can save 10% using code LOVE10 on anything Live Love Posh that is not a Posh box, a box set, or a bundle. So with this, I think we're going to layer some florals in here, but let's put this here. And I'm gonna actually, instead of resting this right on this line here, I'm going to scooch it down a little just to cover up that white out. So put this right here. And then I think I want to layer a box with it, but in this book, we have these like decorative boxes, which I think are really fun. Gonna use them on the other side for the days of the week, but I think it might be cool to like layer in over here too. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I want to. I think I might want to just layer in a plain black box, because I do want to add in some florals. And I feel like sometimes if you're using the decorative boxes and then having like the florals next to it, they kind of like compete with each other. So how about we take another one of these boxes from Functionally Noir. And you have all kinds of sizes here, so many different size boxes to use. And I love this size. I have been using this a lot. So there is this Functionally Noir book. There is also a Functionally Neutral book that released before this one. And it's not a 60-page book. It's not as big as this one, but it's very similar as far as like the boxes that are in there. This one also has like numbers and letters and dates and all kinds of things that the other one doesn't have, but the sizes of the boxes are the same. And it also has this size box, and I love this size box. I don't know, something about it is just kind of cool. So maybe we're just gonna put this like over here, and these can kind of be bases to add in some extra florals. So let's go back to our florals here. Oh, I did also want to get some of these little like Easter eggs in. So let's take these Easter eggs. We also have bunny kisses and Easter wishes. Let's do that on the left side. We'll do the bunny kisses and Easter wishes on the left side, but I think we're gonna put this maybe over here. Let's grab, how about this floral? I'm trying to look for something that's going to be maybe tall enough to cover up that whiteout up there. So I think that this, it's not gonna cover up like 100% of it, but like actually it does. It covers up like all of it. So that is kind of perfect, but now we don't really have room for these eggs, so we can use those on the other side. I did see like a little smaller grouping of eggs, these ones. So let's put these here kind of on top of that box. I'm going to just make the bottom flat so that it rests right here. And should we put this little like potted plant? That's really cute. Kind of next to it like that. Okay, I like how that is turning out. Let's put a quote in this space. Functionally Noir has a whole bunch of quotes. So let's find one that we think would work well in this spread. How about this one? Bloom where you are planted. We have a lot of space right here. So I think that that is kind of perfect. So let's put this right here. Okay, I'm content with this side, except let's take advantage of some of these headers that we have in this book. So there are a whole bunch of different words, and we can put either to do or important or get it done or notes, reminder, priorities, so many different words that we can use over here. You also have them in clear, but I think we're going to use the black background, and then we have the black background in this like fancy font. And I think we're going to use the fancy font because it's fancy. So let's use Get It Done. And I think I'm going to just put that, should we put it inside the box, or I can kind of layer it over here. Let's see how this looks. Okay, I like that, except it's a little crooked. I like that. Now let's go over to the left side, and the way that the Happy Planner changed the horizontal layout for 2025, it has this column now of these checklists. And I did use it that way for the first couple of months of the year, but now I'm sort of ignoring them and like hopscotching where the checklists go. And I'm liking that a lot better just for like decorative purposes, pretty much. I mean, functionally, it worked great to have like this whole line, but just like aesthetically, I kind of like to be able to move them around. So we're going to have our checklists here, our bullets. So this space is just going to be like all decorative. Now we already have those florals there. So maybe we just put the bunny kisses and Easter wishes. Let's see if there's something else that we want to add in with that. We have a little blender. Oh, this is cute. Let's see. With the florals, this might be too much. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be too much, but I do want to use this. So we're definitely going to use that. Maybe we just put this here. And I think because we have the florals, I think that that is, that's okay to have that just there by itself. Now moving on to Tuesday, we're going to have our functional space here. So this is where my checklists are going to go. So we have a little spot here to be decorative. And we can, should we put these little eggs here? I think that's cute. And let's sit them on top of a box. So we're going to go back to Functionally Noir and let's find, I'm going to want maybe even just like a header box because it can't be too tall or we're going to like run out of space and go into that checklist up there. Oh, but this is kind of too small. Too small, too small. Let's find, I don't want one that big. Let's put this back. Oh, this one will be perfect. Yes, that is going to be a perfect size. All right, so I'm going to put this like all the way down at the bottom here, and then we'll lay these right on top, and I'm going to cut just a tiny bit, and we'll rest them right there. All right, now let's make this space decorative. I did pull this like hat with the flowers, and I said that I wanted to use these decorative boxes, didn't I? Let's see, this is kind of the smallest, whoops, the smallest one. So I could put this here with either something like decorative or like a little quote or something there. And then we're going to have to use this maybe on Thursday. So let's take this box and I'm going to trim here because this looks like a bunch of extra white space and it's going to like go across that line and I don't really want it to. So if I cut it down, now it's going to fit perfectly in this little space there. And let's see if there's something else cute decorative that we can put with it that's kind of small. Otherwise, we can put a quote. So how about this like Little Women book? That's cute. Okay, now I definitely wanted to use this guy. So let's put this here, and we don't have any other quotes, but I think that's okay. So we can put this here, and I feel like it needs something black, like a black box to go with it. Even if I like layer it on top of it. Let's try that header size that I originally pulled for here. I think that that will work. It's small, but I think it's going to give me like just enough of like a black accent down here. Okay, I think that that's cute. Now let's take one of these boxes again for Friday, just so that we have like one of them on each side. And I think I'm gonna put it over here and we'll put our checklist here. We're gonna lose a couple of the lines here, but that's okay. So let's put this box right here. Just because I didn't want it right on top of where those florals already were. Now let's add in our checklists next. And in the Functionally Noir book, there are some really cool checklists in here. So we have square ones. We also have like the checklists which are perfect for like a catch-all. I use these in my catch-all all the time, but they don't necessarily line up with these lines, so I don't usually use them in my horizontal. There are plain black bullets, and these bullets are like the perfect size. They're nice and teeny tiny. But for these, you have to use like a white pen, or else you won't be able to see the check mark. Now, if that doesn't bother you, if you don't check off your bullets, then, you know, these would be fine. But this book comes with these open ones. So it's like a black bullet with an open center. And so you can use a regular pen and you can see like the check mark. So I think that's so cool. So we're going to put in, let's do 3 bullets every day. And usually when I put these in, I will like skip 2 lines in between, just so that it's not like overwhelming with like so many bullets. You could, these are small enough that you could put them on every space, but I usually don't. So then for Tuesday, we will do, I am going to add in dates here. We are going to decoratively date, so I'm not sure if I want to leave space. I think that it'll be okay. I think that we can put them here. So we're going to do the same. We're going to leave a space for like 2 spaces in between each bullet. And then we will add them on Wednesday. And for Friday, and I think on Friday, I think I'm going to only have enough space for 2, right? Because if we skip, yeah, I'm only going to put 2 bullets on Friday. And just because I only have like 3 bullets on these days and 2 bullets on those days, I still write in every space here. I just like the way that it looks with having the spaces in between where the bullets are. This looks really cute. All right, let's add in the days of the week and the dates, and then we'll see if there's anything additional that we want to add. Once we get these like black day of the week and dates in, we might decide that it's good enough and we don't need to add anything else, or we might want to. I also did pull the Finessentials Pastel Collection washi, so we can add in washi if we want. So we have 4 different options for the days of the week. I have these black ones, and then I have the clear, and then we have the script. And I think I'm going to use the scripty one because that's what we used over here for that header. So I'm going to take Monday through Friday. And here we're just going to put it over the floral. So we're just going to put this Monday right here on top of that floral. And then we will cover up Tuesday and Wednesday. And these actually fit kind of perfectly in that space. Thursday and Friday. And then for the dates, we have a few different options for dates as well. So we have round dates, and then we have these really small square dates, and then the larger squares. And then we have these square ones that are white background with the black letters or the black numbers. And I think I want to use, I covered up the date. I forgot. Does this start on the 14th? 11th, 12th, 13th? Yeah, the 14th. Okay, so I have these small square black ones, and I find that this size is perfect in the horizontal. I mean, you can use these also, and I probably wouldn't use this size in like a catch-all to date it, but in the horizontal, I feel like the size is perfect. So I'm gonna use these to date. And then we covered up April, but we have April stickers in this book, or month stickers in this book. So let's go to the first set of stickers. So I've used a lot of these already. We have this font. Oh, I guess I have still all of the different fonts. available. Should we do this like scripty one because we're kind of using the script font for everything else? I think that makes sense. And I think I'm gonna put it right here in the center. Okay, I think that this one's all done. Should we add in something here? It kind of like looks a little weird, right? We just have like these two here and that space right there is really empty. So we can put, I could put maybe a little floral there. I have this, which that could be kind of cute. I'm gonna have to cut some of it off. So let's just cut there. Okay, I think that this is all done. I think that it looks really cute. I like how it turned out. This is my horizontal happy planner that I used for work for the week of April 14th. To decorate it, we used Live Love Posh, Spring Love, and Functionally Noir. Use code LOVE10 to save 10%. My affiliate link will be in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.